It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Play action with Richardson. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Raiders with an extra DB out there, 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Devon Achane with the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Liking 18.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Jeanty on the give. He's headed right. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
A 1st down from the 41.
18 Cardinal.
Jeanty on the draw. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Get it. Cougar 19. Go.
Another give here to Genty. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The members tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
No, crack all 80. Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achan. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats, 60 Cowboy 80, 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds his back, Achan. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Ready. 60 Vikings.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Set. Let go.
2nd down carry for Achan. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Setting up the screen. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get 6-4 on their early advantage. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
First play is going to be against Genty. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He's going to throw it. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Motion a receiver left.
Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey. Cougar 19.
Thornton's the receiver in motion left. He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Dolphins work some magic on that return. They took the interception all the way back to the 30.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. They'll stick with A-Chain. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way He's telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
19, start, Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw, third and long. Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Let's go. Ready, right?
H.M. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Here's another for it. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay,
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds Genty underneath. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Dolphins are going to get the football inside the enemy 40. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Go, go.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Come on.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Cougar Mustang 19. Ready.
Third and 1. Here's Richardson. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
That blitz right there, Kate, was a win-win defensively. Got a lot more bodies around the line of scrimmage in case that offense ran it. Well, they put it in the air, and that quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball other than in his own arms.
So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Fields this one at the 3. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, here's second down. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
On the jump.
So much tougher task now after the flag. This is 2nd and 20. In the air here. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Ready?
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Ready?
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Takes it in at the 26. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Their own 39-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They kick the handoff. Now Richardson. Caught. Nice game left side. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins ballooning the first half lead even further. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue piling onto this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
Genty from the gun. Cuts it to the right side. He's off to the races. He gets loose down the right side. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Raiders 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Go. Ready.
Achane again. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Cougar 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Get it! Viking 18! Ready, ready?
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Caught by Theo Johnson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Pass brought in by Watson. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Christian Watson with the touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Dolphins 38, Raiders 10.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Ready, ready! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
We put a receiver in motion left. Throwing from the gun here. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Cougar 19! Go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20.
Come on, set! Nice!
They'll run here following the penalty. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
Channing Tindall on the stop. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Shotgun gift here to Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Got a man, Bowers has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first down, Genty. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Back to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Motioning left is their running back. Shotgun now on 3rd down. That finds the rookie from Wisconsin, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Go get him. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Get it. Bronco 80.
Still sticking with the passing game. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Sticking to the air here. Shovel pass complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle give sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Viking.
He's going to throw it again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
On the jump. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Achane from the pistol. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Cougar night. Ready?
Play action. It's Richardson. That one's complete right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Now they'll hand it off to Achane. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Is Darian Porter in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey! Hey, Lions! Let's go!
Now Achane. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Dropped on that play by none other Brock than Tonka Hemingway.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk!
Here's Richardson. The throw left side finds Johnson. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.